There was some big news today in the paddock because Liberty Media announced that Stefano Domenicali will become the new president and CEO of Formula One from the 1st of January, replacing Chase Carey, who becomes non-executive chairman. Well, some quotes have come out today. Greg Maffei from Liberty Media, the president and CEO, has spoken today, as has Stefano. Stefano says, "I'm thrilled to join the Formula One organisation, a sport that's always been part of my life. I was born in Imola and live in Monza. The past 6 years at Audi and then leading Lamborghini have given me broader perspective and experience that I will bring to Formula One." Greg Maffei has said they're excited to welcome him, but also paid tribute to Chase Carey. He says Chase has done a phenomenal job leading F1. He assembled a first-class commercial and sporting organisation that has a long list of achievements, including securing a cost cap for the first time and reaching a new, more equitable Concord agreement with the teams. His actions have reinforced F1 as the pinnacle of motorsport. And Chase Carey himself has said, "It's been an adventure. I've enjoyed working with the teams and the FIA and all of our partners. I look forward to staying involved and supporting Stefano as he takes the wheel." Johnny, what sort of legacy do you think Chase has left as the boss of F1, and what sort of man are we getting in Stefano?
Well, I think Chase has done a fantastic job getting through a difficult year with the COVID, getting the Concord agreement through as well. It's great to see that actually the voting rights of everybody sort of spread across the board now, so that's going to be a lot better as well. And I think his ability to make this show happen this year has been fantastic. So, yeah, it's been a very short time with him being on board, but I think he's done a brilliant job of giving us the racing that we're seeing on the TV. So I think there's a lot of respect going to Chase.
Well, let's hear some reaction then from the paddock today, that the news that Domenicali will be the new boss of Formula One.
He's one of the nicest guys that I know, so it's actually, I don't think they could have really chosen someone better, to be honest, to replace some big shoes with Chase, who's done an amazing job and has always had such a great approach. I think Stefano, he's got a great heart, he's got a good family and good morals, so yeah. The future's positive.
I've met him a few times. He's a very nice guy, so I'm sure he will fit into that role, and I'm looking forward to see him in the paddock.
Stefano is a great guy. He's a gentleman. He's a racer. Obviously, raced against him when he was team principal at Ferrari, and he knows the business. He understands the sport, and it's fantastic that he's getting involved. So, I'm sure everybody will welcome him back, and it's good. It's a great choice, for that role, and I think he'll do a super job.
Any concerns at all that he is Ferrari through and through?
If you took it to a complete paranoia, you'd say Jean Todt, Ross Brawn and Stefano
True.
Are now heading up the sport, and that was the Ferrari dream team of the time. So, but no, I think, look, Stefano brings a huge amount of experience. He was always a gentleman. He was always very fair when we raced against him. And I think that, he's one of the sports good guys, and I think that he will be very good in that role.
He's a very popular guy. I mean, everyone that's been working with Stefano like and enjoy the time that he had with him, and that's also true for myself. He's someone that's capable of bringing a group of people together and bringing some enjoyment, also some pleasure of being together. He's very social in that respect, very Latin. And being French, I guess we value also that. And he's got enough full of knowledge of the sports from inside, but also of manufacturers. Either manufacturers who are in the sport, but also manufacturers who are not in the sport. And probably that's very interesting to know both sides of the story.
No reservations at all. I think Stefano is a great choice to run Formula One in the future for various reasons. First of all, with all the experiences he had made in the different jobs he did so far in his life, I think he's the perfect guy to run Formula One. And then I had the pleasure myself to work with him in a previous project at Porsche, where I benefited a lot also from his experiences. And I got to know him as a great guy with a great character, great personality. So I'm looking forward to work together with him as the CEO of Formula One.
Well, Karun, unusually, there seems a universally popular appointment in the paddock.
Well, I was saying in commentary, I think the only two people who are universally popular in this paddock are Stefano Domenicali and Johnny Herbert. But you're absolutely right. I think, he obviously comes with a huge breadth of experience, mainly at Ferrari, of course. 26 years, I think he spent, 24 years with the team. So, but he's got the respect of the rest of the paddock. He's worked recently with the FIA as the head of the single-seater commission. As Christian alluded to there, he knows obviously Ross and Jean very well from their previous history together. And that's important because one of his key roles is maintaining the relationship with the FIA that, F1 have got and keeping that whole dynamic going. A lot of the groundwork for the immediate, shall we say, medium future has been set in place with the Concorde and the team signed up till 2025. For him now, it's a question of executing what's been put in place.